Hello again and welcome to another exciting unboxing video. Before you can see a 4-pack of the Jialisita LED lights, and we're popping some photos up of the stuff that Amazon shows you to give you an idea of what they're supposed to look like. And we also have a rather strange little woman dancing on top of it. Either she's very small or the lights are very big. I can assure you she's very small. Anyway, let's get the box opened and let's see what's inside. Right, so let's open the box and let's have a little look inside. So straight away we've got the instructions, which ought to be pretty straightforward. Take it out, stick it in the light, wait for it to charge. Oh, there's a little bit there for the ground spike. So let's get that out of the box now. As you can see, all wrapped in bubble wrap, so decent protection. And let's have a little look inside. Take it out, and there's a bit of cellophane that's covering the sensor, and we've got the two spikes which you build. So they go into one, and as you can see, there's 4 little kind of bits at the top that will stick in underneath. Yep, so it just presses straight in. We've got a covered on-off switch. That'll be quite handy, I suppose, for all the moisture that's going to be there. So let's see about sticking the spike in the back, and yeah, if there's a wrong way I'll do it. There we go, let's pop that in. So that just pushes straight in, no effort at all. Let's get the protective film off, and all we really now do is charge it. Make sure the button is switched on, leave it in the sunlight, and we'll then see how it all performs. Quality wise it looks okay. As I say, the rest of them in the packet there, they're all the exact same. And yeah, we just have to see if it charged them and see how they all go. And I just thought I would show you all 4 in their glory. Ready, sitting in the sunshine, powering up. So let's just see how they perform. So rather than just putting them in wide open spaces, I decided that I will stick them in amongst the various plants at the side here at the border. So that'll give me a better chance to see how the charging goes in the various kind of degrees of sunlight. So let's see how they perform in the evening. So the lights have been charging most of the day, and I've come out the early evening, and I have to say I've been very impressed with the brightness. I wasn't expecting this at all. Now, the colours do just change automatically. You can't set them to be one colour. You just have to let them colour cycle. That's all you can do with them. But first impressions of them at the moment, and this isn't really coming through on the camera, is they're bright. The colours are really, really nice. And honestly, I'm taken aback for what I went and paid for these and just how good and how bright they are. But again, this is the honeymoon period. It always appears to be good at the start. So what I'll do is I'll actually walk up a bit of the garden, show you the sort of different locations of the lights, and we'll see what the quality is like. So I'm just going to walk up the border and show you all the various lights lit up, and you will see there is considerably more than 4 now. I actually liked them that much. I bought another 8, and they are quite good. But again, we're still at the honeymoon period. We're going to let these sit in various situations, in the rain and everything else. Then we'll have a closer look at the lights and see how they've actually handled the Scottish weather. So now that you've seen what the quality, the colour of the LEDs is like, we may as well have a little look inside and see what the build quality is like, and whether the battery that this is used is actually changeable or not. So as you can see, there's 4 screws. All we've got to just do is get a Phillips screwdriver and unscrew them, and we'll see what's inside. So let's get started, and rather than bore you with watching screws coming out, we'll speed things up a wee bit for you, and we'll get there quicker. And the last screw is coming out. It's always exciting watching screws coming out of some devices, but that's the lid off now. And quick check underneath. It's got a couple of bits of muck inside, so that's probably just popped through the little holes at the bottom. But have a closer look. It's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah. As I say, just a quick check on it, and I think it's either come through the holes or it's come through the edges. Again, at this stage, it's not really a problem. We do have a little bug running about there. You can see it's been brought in from the garden. So, yeah, very good. And we've even got spider's web at the side. So the wildlife clearly likes them straight away, and it's making full use of all the little grooves and everything else. So anyway, enough of the David Attenborough stuff. Let's get the top off and let's have a little look inside. And quick check, yeah. It's fine, doesn't seem to be any real moisture at the edges. A wee bit of wet on the top, but yeah, just check. Yeah, I think that's just come off the top part of the lid. So let's get that off. It seems, yeah, like a good seal, which is absolutely fine. No moisture or anything there, which is good. Top view there, just to sort of show you that, yeah, there is no moisture on the LEDs at all. So let's see if we can pop the top part off. I'm going to have to change to a flat blade here, I think. Yep, there we go. And once we prise that off, there we go, we can actually get in there and we can see the small circuit board and the battery that they're using, the rechargeable battery that they're using. It's a 600 milliamp hour, 1.2 volt. So it's a standard battery, so if you want to use anything that's a bit larger, I'm sure you can just swap that straight out and it'll maybe hold the charge a bit longer. So let's take that a wee quick check. Yeah, it's just a standard rechargeable battery, so yeah, that's good to know. You can easily swap that out. Well, you can see in front of you two of the lights that the local foxes have decided to dig up and play around with, and they're a bit scratched looking. There's a little bit of moisture in that one. The second one, you can see there's quite a bit of moisture in that. There's quite a bit of water there. Reason for that is that when they dug that one up, it was upside down. And as you've seen in the unboxing side, there's holes at the back, so the rain, moisture, etc. has just poured through the back. So let's open this up and let's just see how bad the damage is inside. Alright, that's us back inside, and let's get the screws out of the way. As you can see, yeah, there's quite a bit of dirt, a little bit of rust starting the looks of it as well, but again, not really bothered. So let's get that out the road, and let's see about getting the plastic cover off, and let's just see how bad the moisture is in there. If we can get it off. And the water in there, it's almost like a vacuum. It's quite hard to get off, but there we go. Yeah, as you can see, there it's all there. And kind of closer look, yeah, so the water's all over the LEDs. Again, the lights do still work, so there is no problem there, but certainly if the moisture is allowed to stay inside there, they won't work for long. Okay, so let's see about getting the water off the LEDs. I'll give that a little rub with a bit of paper. And that's that sorted out. Yeah. What we'll now do is we'll see about taking this off. I'll probably get a screwdriver to pop the edge up there. But let's see about getting that lifted off, and we'll see if there's any water managed to sort of get inside, considering that the device is supposed to be sort of waterproof, well, splash proof. But no, it's definitely not waterproof. You can certainly see at the top. I don't know if you can see inside, kind of dark. I'll tilt it and we'll show you that there's water just sitting in the bottom. Now, as I say, this is probably because the foxes dug them up. It was upside down, so it's the holes are open to the elements. I mean, you can see the light shining through them just now. So as long as they're held, in the ground, and they're not sort of turned upside down, looks as though that they should be pretty well waterproof and do what they need to do. But as it stands right now, these ones I'm going to have to dry them all off, and I'll leave them a couple of days just to fully air and make sure all the moisture goes out, and I'll put them back outside again. So as long as you treat them as like something cheap and cheerful, they're not going to last you a lifetime. I think they're absolutely fine. I'm still delighted with all of the ones I've bought. They are still working day in, day out. And I would highly recommend you pick up at least 4 and give them a try for yourself. So, while I go to see about drying this off, I'd like to thank you for suffering to the end of this video. And if you have any questions about the lights, I'll do my best to answer them in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again.